Hello and welcome to a very special episode of the Halfilm show. Special because today I will be quelling the hunger of the man who I am now beside. A hunger which can only be quelled by one item of food, the bagel. Let's set the scene.
You come back from a long day working at a joystick factory. You're tired, but you're hungry too. You want something more substantial, something which offers more than any other food item can. A bagel. But not just any bagel. A bagel which fulfills the needs of a person of your calibre. That's where I come in.
Hello, I'm Halfilm, world famous chef and undisputed bagel king of the Southwest. And today, allow me to walk you through the step-by-step process on how to construct the Bagelo Sarnie. First, let's peruse the ingredients. A packet of sesame seeds bagels, a bottle of mayonnaise, a bottle of Tabasco, a jar of chili flakes, a jar of Dijon mustard, a bottle of sunflower oil, a handful of lettuce, an egg. I also forgot the baby plum tomatoes. First we're going to be chopping up the baby tomatoes into 4 pieces. 1. And we do these for the other 2. We'll be having tomato number 3. 4 pieces, that's the same as the others. Next up is the lettuce, which we'll be chopping into 1-inch thick pieces. But first, I've prepared some for myself already. There we are. We need to get the bagel, take out the bagel, get a serrated knife, cut the bagel into 2 pieces. This is the most efficient way to do it. A bit like this. And now, we put them in the toaster, put them down. Now it's a race against time. And follow me over here as we start to cook the egg. We get a large pan, get an egg, pop the hob up to the highest heat. Now we're going to pop the induction hob on. And now we're going to add a lot of oil. We want to sort of drown the egg in oil.
Holy shit.
You'll be thinking this might be a bit too much oil, but we want to make sure that the egg doesn't burn. So we need to be a little bit more careful than we usually do to make sure that the egg doesn't burn us, but we're going to, because it might be spitting a little bit, we're going to crack the egg on the side, pour it in. Nicely done, very nice. We'll leave that for a little bit. And while this happens, I'm going to add a little bit of the chipotle chili flakes onto the top. Just give it a little bit of spice. Alright, and while this is happening, we need to get out over here really quickly. Get ourselves a plate, which we're going to put the Bagelo Sarnie on. And now, the egg is just about getting right. If you can just see, the rim of the egg is just starting to go a bit brown. So that's the kind of consistency we want the egg to have. When there's a brown rim around the whole of the egg, it's ready to go. So we'll wait a little bit longer. Nice brown edge surrounding the whole perimeter of the egg. Scooping up the egg with the spatula now. We're going to take it off the heat, scoop it up, flip it over very quickly. So make sure the egg's got a nice, and that's the bagels. So we've got the egg sitting here very nicely. We're going to let the bagel down one more time. We want the bagels to have a nice bit of a crispiness to it. Just leave that there for a little bit. Over here, we're going to put the lid back onto the oil. We're getting very ready to the centre of the bagel, the actual final bit of the making of it. Excellent, now it's time to make the bagel. So the bagel comes out here, put it on here, get your spatula, scoop up the egg. Don't be dainty with it. Then put the egg on the bagel. Put it on there. A couple of tomatoes on the top of it. We get the tomatoes have been chopped on both sides, so just make sure they're nice and stable, they're not going to slip off. About 6 tomato slices over there, and then we'll get the lettuce, put it on. A nice sort of arrangement there. We come over here to the sauces, and we're going to first put the mayo, so we take the lid off the mayo. You want to squeeze around like that, not in the middle, because otherwise it's going to come out the hole. And then we get a bit of Dijon mustard, scoop up the Dijon mustard with the knife, spread it on, it's very nice, bit of coverage there. The final bit was get a little bit of chili, and then we put the lid on, we put it over here, we put a bit of Tabasco, take the red lid off the top of it, and then we'll add, I like 4 things, 3, 4, excellent. And that is almost a Bagel Sarnie complete. There's a final little touch I always like to do when I make my bagels, put the lid on, no, that's a bit like that. The Bagel Sarnie is complete. And now let's see what the bloody man thinks of his bloody food.
Well, this is the first bagel I've ever had. I'm really excited. Master Chef Mr. Waghorn did a great job on this. It looks excellent. The presentation is beautiful. It's a little squished, not too sure why that is. Right, I'm going to give it a try then. Bagelo Sarnie. Here we go. That was pretty good. I think I'll have a little bit more. There's a nice mixture of textures and flavours in this. There's a little bit of spice from the mustard I can tell, and egg. It's really quite well balanced. Thank you for watching. Please come again. Subscribe and like or something.
Harry and Gabe, say subscribe and like.
Subscribe and like.
That's all I've got to say. Goodbye.